pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Chairman Weigel.
Here.
Judy O'Donnell.
Here.
Robert Howard.
Here.
Steve Ballage.
Here.
Tracy Manila.
Here.
Loretta Singletary. Elise Winfrey.
Here.
Okay, we have a quorum. Our first item is our minutes from last month. Any additions or corrections? We have a motion to approve. Motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. First item is new business. It's a zoning case in Homer Glen, A1 to E2. Natalie?
Thank you, Chairman Weigel. Good morning, committee members. Zoning case 6281-MV2 takes place in Homer Township. The applicant is requesting a map amendment from A1 to E2 on parcel 2. The requested variances for side yard setback were approved by the Planning and Zoning Commission at the January 5th meeting. The purpose of the zoning request is to subdivide a 2.7-acre parcel in order to construct a home on family-owned property. The applicant's requests are required for approval of a minor subdivision. The subject property is located north of 151st Street and east of Gauger Road along a rural residential corridor. The surrounding area includes large homesteads as well as smaller single-family residential lots. The property as it currently exists is zoned A1. The applicant is requesting a portion of the 24-acre parcel to be rezoned to E2 to allow for a minor subdivision. A1, A2, and R2 zoning exists in the immediate area. Staff and the Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval of the map amendment. That concludes staff's analysis.
Thank you. Any questions by the committee?
I move to approve it. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any objectors to this change? No objectors? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Do we need to do the variances or no?
No.
No. They're already done
Those
by
are
the PZC. Okay. Second item is case 6283-S in Mokena. Request for special use permit. Natalie?
The applicant has requested that zoning case 6283-S be continued to the February Land Use and Development Committee. This request was provided to you in a memo this morning.
I'll make that motion to table.
A
Second.
motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Other business, we have our ordinance concerning residential chickens in residential areas. David?
Just an update. We had talked about this at the last committee meeting. Just to advise you that the notice will be published this weekend. It'll be going to the Planning and Zoning Commission in February.
Okay, we don't have to take any action.
No, you don't.
Next item is historic landmark designation.
Good morning, everyone. Up before you today is the nomination of 121 South Joliet Street in the city of Wilmington, the Dr. Edwin Ruthven Willard Home and Office as a Will County landmark. The home was nominated by the current owners of the property, Owen and Nicole Beasley. In the staff opinion, it satisfies the following 3 criteria for nomination as a Will County landmark. It has character, interest, and value, which is part of the development, heritage, and cultural characteristics of the local community. It's identified with a person who significantly contributed to the development of the local community. And it has unique location and physical characteristics that make it established and familiar visual features. The 1860s home was built for Dr. Edwin R. Willard, who was a local prominent surgeon, a Civil War veteran, and he was also active in local civic affairs. Willard came to Wilmington in 1852 after graduating from Rush Medical College in Chicago, and he purchased the plot of land where the home is located at 121 South Joliet Street in 1855. By 1862, a structure appears on the property. During the Civil War, Willard enlisted in the Union Army and served as a surgeon. When he returned from the war, he became active in local politics. He was Wilmington Township Supervisor, he was a city council member, and he was also the school inspector. He was also active in the local Will County Medical Society, and he held numerous office positions in that as well. He authored several articles for local medical journals, and he even had a couple of businesses in the city of Wilmington, including a pharmacy, Willard and Fox. Willard passed away in 1909, and the home has changed hands since then, but has retained really its appearance as it's illustrated in the 1873 Will County Atlas. Since the structure is located within the city of Wilmington, we secured an intergovernmental agreement with them, and on November 17th of this past year, Wilmington City Council passed Ordinance 15-11-17-01, which authorized Will County to designate this structure as a historic landmark. A public hearing was held on January 6th of 2016, and there were no objections to the nomination, and Mr. Beasley, the owner who nominated the property, spoke out in favor of the nomination. So today I'm requesting your approval of the nomination of 121 South Joliet Street as a Will County landmark. Thank you.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, I just mentioned that this, when it goes on to the board for final approval, assuming that they approve, which we certainly hope that they will, that this will represent the 50th landmark in Will County. And as we all know, sometimes 50 is regarded as something of a landmark. I can tell you, and Janine could elaborate, that the activity of the board on matters related to historic preservation is yet another subject for which you should take justifiable pride. Our county is regarded statewide, and indeed to a certain extent nationally, as a real leader in the whole subject of integrating historic preservation with our development policy, our pro-growth development policy. But with that pro-growth, the board has historically recognized that it's important to retain those characteristics of the county that led to its growth in the first place, that made it attractive and representative of a quality of life that has appealed to people not only in the present but historically. So I'm just wanting you to know that we have hit the benchmark and the goal of 50 landmarks, making us very unique statewide.
Very good. I concur with your remarks. I think the county's doing a great job recognizing these historic landmarks, and we should continue to do that. Okay, we'll move on. As far as comments, I have no comments. Committee members, any comments? Director, any comments?
No, sir.
Any public comment? Anyone from the public like to speak? Okay. We have no executive session. We have a motion to adjourn. Motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Adjourn. Thank you.